Right, let's stay with that issue of teacher shortages, whatever may be causing that. Is it a shortage? Is it a matter of unfilled vacancies? Is it money? Let's get clarity from Basil Manuel. He joins us from the Teachers Union NAPTOSA, where he is the Executive Director. Mr. Manuel, welcome. Do feel free, please, to talk about the Eastern Cape if you wish, but more broadly, I'm keen to know, do we have a shortage of teachers, i.e. we don't have the people, or do we have a shortage of budget that's not putting available teachers into important positions that need filling?
Good afternoon, John, and thanks for having me. First of all, just in terms of the general scenario, and this includes the Eastern Cape, there certainly are sufficient teachers around. There are a large number of unemployed teachers.
Okay.
However, provincial departments are tardy in filling posts, but there is also the budget crunch. We know from Treasury that the education budgets have been reduced. KZN claims 6 billion was cut from their budget of this year, and that is why they have almost 6,000 posts that are unfilled. And they are unfilled because they say they don't have the budget. We're busy dealing with that. The Eastern Cape, too, the responses were a little convoluted, but there are certainly many, many unfilled posts, whether late advertising or not. But what is not truthful is that because you have an acting person, the school has the correct number of teachers that it is entitled to. And I can go through all the provinces, and it plays out to a greater or lesser degree. With Gauteng and the Western Cape probably the best off in terms of the replacement of teachers. So no shortage, but problems in filling posts.
Let me take a step back then from the 2021 situation and ask you about the capacity of our various educational institutions to graduate people who can then go into schools. Do our academic institutions produce enough people? And is the age curve shifting so that the teacher cohort gets a year older every year, or are younger people coming in?
John, just in terms of the number of questions you've asked, first of all, at this moment, sufficient teachers are being trained.
Yes.
However, a research paper just published about a week and a bit ago by Stellenbosch University indicates that the number of teachers that are going to retire in the next 10 years will create a massive teacher shortage.
Okay.
Because the age cohort is, or the average age rather of teachers is between 45 and 55. So you can imagine that is going to create quite a few problems. And in fact, that particular paper suggests that we have to double the number of people that we are training now so that in 4 years' time we start getting more teachers coming out into the system. But we do see more younger people coming in now, as would happen if more older people go. So it becomes a cheaper person, for one, because of the financial crunch. I'm mentioning that. And secondly, of course, it brings down the average age. But that is very slow. The average teacher doesn't leave the profession and teaches for 40 years. But now we're sitting with this large number that are aging.
Thank you very much, Basil Manuel, NAPTOSA Executive Director.
News.
Experts.
Analysis.
Where things stand.
What you need to know. Drive home with John Perlman
On 702.